Well, good morning. Yes, good morning, and welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Upshare, on this pre-match show. It's Albert. Morning, Albert.
Morning, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Good to speak to somebody cheery, not that other guy who was
Didn't like this time in the morning.
Oh.
Go admit, I don't like it myself. I don't like these early kick-offs, but it has to be. We have to do it and get on with it, mate.
I believe you've got this team for us, mate, and there's a few talking points.
Definitely, mate. Definitely. The team is Butland, Tavernier, Golson, Suter, Ridvan, Lundstrom, Raskin, Sterling, Cantwell, Wright, and Dessers. Substitutes: McCory, Silver, Jack, Lawrence, Matondo, Balogun, Barisic, Devine, and McCausland.
Okay. Right, the back
pick
four.
the bones out of that, mate.
The back four we can pick. We'll leave that. I think that was most people's back four. Eh?
Aye.
Maybe Balogun instead of Suter, but apart from that, there's no.
I mean, that's why Balogun should be used now. Calling in for somebody that's suspended or injured, and then back out again. That's it. That's what he was designed for.
Aye, because he's a cover player. I get it, mate. I get it. So that's the back four, and then we move into midfield. We've got Raskin, Sterling, Lundstrom, and we don't know where Cantwell's playing. We're still to work that out. But if we're playing the 4-2-3-1, I would say that out them players, Raskin would be the most further forward. What's your thinking?
Aye, definitely, mate. Definitely. Sterling, the Hodden players: Lundstrom, Sterling, Raskin. It's Raskin, Cantwell, and Wright, the three across the front, and Dessers up front. I think that's the way it'll be.
So we need to see where Cantwell's playing left or right, and that will dictate where Wright is, obviously, and then Dessers up top. Yeah.
I think Wright will be playing on the right, and Cantwell will be playing on. Wright will be playing on the left, and Cantwell will be playing on the right.
Unless he does what he finished the game with on Wednesday night when he hit Sterling out in the left and Cantwell stays where he is in the number 10 role.
Aye, okay. It's trying to second guess the man. But anyway, whatever it is, because I'm not going to try to second guess him. And obviously, this is a rotational situation that he's doing with McCausland, Silver, and all that. And it's definitely rotating it, mate. He's probably saying to himself, "No, I can't keep going to the well with these boys. They need to rest sometime." I know we're just back and all that. I know that, but you've got to rest them and then give the other guys game time as well to keep the whole squad fresh and ready to go.
Aye, I mean, if you take it, I mean, Golson's, if we win the day, Golson's not started both games or finished. Raskin, Cantwell, Sterling, Wright, Dessers, no, they're all fresh. I get it. Right, people join us all the time. Give the team and the substitutes, Albert. Get your thoughts, and then we'll get the phone lines opened.
Team is Butland, Tavernier, Golson, Suter, Ridvan, Lundstrom, Raskin, Sterling, Cantwell, Wright, Dessers. Substitutes: McCory, Silver, Jack, Lawrence, Matondo, Balogun, Barisic, Devine, McCausland.
Right, give your thoughts, mate, how you see it and how you think the game's going to go. First
of all, I think, as you said, the rotational, I think that's what it is. I definitely think he's looking at Raskin and probably Cantwell to see if they can be slightly changed in positions. He knows Cantwell he moves him a bit. Not always suits him, but he moves him a bit. But it's Raskin's turn now to see if he can play in another position. And Big Sterling is Big Sterling. I think he'll have a wee bit of maybe a holding role, but a license to go forward. I think that's just the way the boy is. No, I mean, I know he's a midfielder. I know a midfielder, but since then he likes to play that way. But rare player. Aye. And Dessers is Dessers, isn't he? You don't know what you're going to get with Dessers, but Dessers is Dessers, and I hope he scores a goal that he scored the other night.
Aye. And listen, if bizarre, mate, if he could get a couple of doubles or something, you know, he's heading towards 20 goals. You didn't see that coming. You know, stranger things have happened, mate.
Aye, definitely. I mean, I hope the guy makes it. Well, we all want him to make it. You know what I mean? We're all hoping he scores. We all want him to score. We all want him to be a brilliant player. Of course we do. And by the way, the goal the other night, if he doesn't get confidence of that, there's something really wrong with him, because I still can't believe that goal. It's a beauty, an absolute beauty.
Cheeky. It was deliberate and cheeky.
Oh, aye. Clever. Aye. So I'm looking forward to this, mate.
Aye, it's one of these games you've just got to win, mate. Just got to win, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. That's what it's all about, mate. We said before, it's not about style, it's about application, desire to win and win the game. It's just winning the game. That's all it's about. That's what it's all about to now at the end of the season. So you'll keep all the listeners will hear is just keeping repeating myself and saying that's what it is, because that is what it is. There's no shirking away from it. There's no dressing it up any other way. We just need to keep winning these games, and that's the end to it.
Because we're coming around the top end and we're ready to turn for home, aren't we?
Absolutely, mate. So all the spike shoes beyond this is what's going into the sprint side of the title race now.
You know, I'm just ramping up. Right, we better get these phone lines open. People come and join us, give their thoughts. But I mean, some people might be surprised. I'm surprised that Raskin and Sterling are started. I would have started
Either or.
Sterling, but I'm going to be interested to see how we line up, mate. Really interested to see how we line up.
Oh, you know the man. The man will have a plan. He's definitely a man with a plan. All games.
He likes a puzzle, doesn't he?
Oh, he doesn't have. He doesn't have. But we'll see, mate. We'll see. It's interesting.
Right, let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show. It's your platform. Let's hear from you.
No, it sounds silly all there, but people clicking in, joining the channel all the time. Give us a team.
Team is Butland, Tavernier, Golson, Suter, Ridvan, Lundstrom, Raskin, Sterling, Cantwell, Wright, Dessers. Substitutes: McCory, Silver, Jack, Lawrence, Matondo, Balogun, Barisic, Devine, and McCausland.
Okay, mate. A lot of talking points. What do you think the major talking point is, mate, for you?
Right in the team.
Right in the team.
I just don't get it, mate. I don't get it. It's not. I've nothing to gain with from what's trying to do. I've nothing to argue about his team selection, but I've just got I've no confidence in that boy. Just none whatsoever. Mm-hmm. This is the sort of game that he should be shining, really shining. He should be making this his game today, because if he doesn't like the big occasions, and it's not to say he doesn't, because he scores in cup finals, you know what I mean? But this type of game is the game we really want these players to show up. You know, the sort of quote fringe players to show up and show so that they can contribute to a winning season. You know what I mean? This is the sort of games you want them to turn up and win.
I get it, mate. I get it. But it's going to be real interesting. I'm really intrigued how we're going to set up. You know, if we go with a 4-2-3-1, if it's Raskin and Lundstrom, so if they set, where are we playing Cantwell? Where are we playing Sterling? Yeah, and if it's Sterling and Lundstrom, it's set. Is it Raskin? And then where's Cantwell? You know, it's interesting, mate, yeah.
The only problem I've got looking at it face value is where's the creativity coming from? It's only really Cantwell, isn't it? It's right, supposed to be, but we spoke about him. But Cantwell, I don't see Sterling like a creative player, Raskin or Lundstrom. I don't see them as creative players. Ridvan will get up the wing, and so will Tavernier. But in the middle of the park, it's more about, to me, that's more about we're going to get hold of this midfield and strangle it to death.
Well, we'll see, mate. We'll see. Talking about people we could strangle to death, I've been joined by Andy Felix. Morning, Andy.
Good morning. I find the right one strange as well, because the wee cameos that he's coming on, he's done nothing at all in it, so I find that strange, but, you know, he's gone with it, so we go with it, though. I'm glad Suter's still in the team. I think we get far more out of Suter when he's played in his natural position, but that's not going to happen, is it, when Golson's around, because that's where he plays. So he could, you know, he gets caught sometimes on that left-hand side, but for effort and all that, I like Suter. You know, he's injury-prone, as we know, and he don't get enough game time. I don't think that helps him, you know, settle in like I think he would do if he got a run of games in his right position. I think he's all that. He'll make mistakes. I get that right enough, but I don't think it'll shift him into the left. But I think on the fact that he's playing today is, Balogun, he needs a rest, doesn't he? He needs to come at right games. So I think that's what Clement's spot there. He's going to leave Suter there fresher and bring Balogun in the other games. That's how I think he's looked at that one. I'm glad that Sterling's playing. I like him. He's becoming a big favourite of mine. I think he's all that, and I think that's what my team needs. So that's just my wee takes on that team this morning.
Robert?
I don't disagree with Andy saying there at all, mate. And I'm agreeing with Sterling. I like Sterling at all. And as I said during the week, mate, you've got to find a place for this boy as a starting 11. And I didn't mean just because he's back for injury. I mean, if he's fully fit and ready to go, he's one of your starting 11. The manager shot that sort of doing as well due to the last press conference. They're saying there isn't anybody guaranteed to start, which is a good thing for us to hear, but not a good thing for the players, I'd imagine. It's a case of, I need to keep doing this week in, week out. Well, I'm afraid you have to. That's what it's all about. But Sterling is definitely one of the players that you find a place for. You've got to, mate. It's too good.
On form for me. Definitely agree with you. We'll be interested to see where he plays today, aren't they?
Well, I'll leave that to you guys. You're more, but I just look at the 11 that's playing and who's got the ball and see what's happening. But it is. I'm glad that Seymour and Cantwell are not playing in the same team. I think they're too alike. I don't think that's going to work going forward. But I think it's balanced. It's just that it's the right one I can't understand. Because, like I say, I don't think when he's come on at all, I don't think he's giving you enough effort to show that he wants to break into the team. He just didn't seem interested to me. But, it might be in his mindset as well. I mean, we've tried to punt him 2 or 3 times and, he's got to get that thoughts out of his mind if he's thinking that way when he gets his chance. Go out and, try and perform. I mean, listen, he can score goals at times, you know what I mean? If we give him a chance, he usually buries it. So he just needs to get in the game there, doesn't he, and impose himself. But like, we're 100% backing for him, whatever it is. It's game day, innit? It's not about what goes around before. It's all about getting this result today. And
I think that most of the support would be the same. If you were picking a team on form, Albert, Scott Wright wouldn't be playing, would he?
No. I'm not getting at the boy. I don't think Andy's getting at either. Nobody's getting at the boy. All we're saying is, if we've got a concern, he would be the concern. Know what I mean? And it's no lack of ability for the boy. The boy's proved that he can score in big games. It's just as Andy's saying, it's his overall contribution. And when he can come on as substitute in any game he ever starts, you need to impose yourself in the game in your position, your side of the park, wherever you're. That's the up with the boy. He needs to show whoever he's up against. He's a Rangers player. I'm a better player than you, and I'm going to prove it and go out and prove it. That's what he does. If he does that, he plays well for Rangers, and we're all happy, more than happy, mate. But that's apart from that. I mean, I've no concerns about the day at all. I mean, I can see this. We apply ourselves properly, a comfortable victory again, mate. No problem.
Aye, I get it, mate. I get it. But you've got to score goals. You've got to score goals to take the pressure off the team. You could see when we came out the second half, then we got a foothold in the game. The game became easy when we were sitting 2-0 up, Andy.
Yeah, well, that's our problem, isn't it? We with the amount of chances we're making, we really don't come off the park with enough goals. That we should be doing, because there's some guilt chances there, and we're not taking them. And that as I see it, is one of our major problems at the minute. The game's all about scoring goals, isn't it? And we can and should have won. And in a lot of these games we've played, we should have come off quite handsomely with big wins. But as long as we get the wins, like you saying the other night there, and we said, you'd take your Bridgemans, wouldn't you? I think if you have one of them every week, right enough, you would chewing your fingernails down to the wick right enough. But you're certainly taking, because that would mean you're getting the W and the 3 points, and that's what we're all craving, aren't we?
Aye, it's all about money. I think you said that earlier, Albert. We're turning for him. It doesn't matter. Performance is great. Goals are great, but a 1-0 victory, as we call it, a Bridgeman. It's 3 points, first and foremost, all better.
That's it. I mean, see the pretty football and the nice performance. That's the cherry on the cake, mate. The cake is the 3 points. You need to get the cake before you can decorate it, know what I mean? So let's get the cake baked and then we can stick a cherry on the top of it. It's one of the things, too many times that we were on the boot with the cherry going, right, we've nowhere to put this because we're crap. But you get the game won, get it won. That's and Clement knows that. I mean, he knows it super well because he's won leagues. He's already told you, I know how to get this done. I just need to get it out of the players to show them how to do it. And slowly but surely, you can see he's getting the message across that now's the time. Every game, these horrible nights. Look at the Dumbarton night, even through Hibs there, the Motherwell game. Even horrible days, horrible nights. You just don't care about it. You ignore the lot of that and just focus on the game. Get it won. Don't care what obstacle gets put in your way. Just get the game won.
Yeah, I think we all agree. Were you surprised at the team, Andy? I was.
Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely surprised. We're right. I was surprised in terms of Footer staying in, but as I say, I've got no arguments. I know I get shot down with a lot of them. A lot of people don't like him, but I just think you get 100% of it. It's the lack of games and his injuries that are not making him look like the player he can be in the back line. That's just my opinion, right enough. It's a shame, but I feel sorry for the boy in the sense that Golston, of wherever he's there, you're going to play him. But Suter is a right-handed sided player, and I think if he had a run of games, barring no injuries and that, you would see the best out of him because I don't think anybody can question he's all that.
Andy, we're getting a bit of feedback for you, mate. I don't know if you're...
Oh, sorry. Is that better?
Aye. Carry on, mate.
Here's a question for you, Andy.
Aye.
Is Suter a better centre-half than Goldson? On the terms that he can play left and right, Suter can. Goldson only seems to be able to play right. So does that make Suter a better centre-half all in for the team?
Well, I think he is, but I've liked him from day one. I like my centre-half like he is.
Andy, you phone back in again, mate. Hang on, phone back in again.
Is it bad,
Aye, phone back in, mate.
Right. I'll phone back. I'll turn it off and come back and see what happens.
All right, cheers.
Okay. All right, bud.
No for me, Albert.
No.
Golson's a better player, mate. Yeah.
I'm talking about for the team, mate. I'm talking about the overall team. No, I mean, if you've got to go with somebody that's going to cover a couple of positions, I know that's not the ideal thing. I don't particularly like players that are versatile and can play any position, but no a master of any single position. I don't like that, mate. I don't like that myself. But there is players you've got to have like that they can fill in a number of positions, and Suter can play left. I must admit, I don't think he particularly plays well left. He doesn't play well left as he does right, but he can do it. Whereas Golston, I don't think can play left at all. But
maybe once in a five. Maybe once at third part.
Aye.
Pete Tong. Andy back with us?
Yeah, is that any better?
That's better, mate.
You sound like you're calling for you inside a crisp poke, mate.
No, I know what it is. It says shaky hands. If I don't get it right to my ear, like my hands are all over the place. I've only just noticed that right enough.
if you don't get enough vodka, do you?
No, I know. I'm still after the drink. I'm doing quite well with that right enough. I tried a couple there that other Friday there, but I couldn't wind into it right enough. I don't know what it is. I think it's just old age catching up with me.
Right, Albert, shout the team out, mate. Shout the team out.
Yeah. The team is Butland, Tavernier, Golston, Suter, Ridvan, Lundstrom, Raskin, Sterling, Cantwell, Wright, Dessers. Substitutes are McCory, Silva, Jack, Lawrence, Matondo, Balogun, Barisic, Devine, and McCausland.
Okay. McCausland coming out the team, people will be thinking, why? He was okay the other night without being outstanding, yeah?
He got an assist, aye.
No, he was okay without being outstanding. I've got this at one team. It's Hemmings, Bolton, Godwin, Spalondo, Fraser, Keon, O'Hara, Kelty, Tanzer, Jameson, and Yungai. Yeah. That's they seem to be saying that they'll be setting up a 3-5-2. So it'll be interesting. I'll definitely be interested to see how we line up, yeah. The boy Godic used to play with Hamilton. I know he could leave the boot in and that, but I believe it. A few years ago, he could have played at a slightly higher level, yeah. But anyway. Well, O'Hara's always caused us problems, isn't he? You know, so I'll be interested to see how it pans out. But there's nothing to fear there, Andy. We just need the right attitude, play our game, and we'll win.
Yeah, we shouldn't be fair to anybody, in my opinion, including them, right enough. So at the end of the day, we just, like we say, I repeat myself all the time, but I like that quick goal and follow it up with a second, and then, you know, the game can go in our favour. We've still got the same problem no matter what teams we've had over the years, and we do get a couple of goals up. We never finish teams off, punish them. We just do enough, don't we? That's the thing that I think it's always been a problem with us, you know, for taking teams out. But on McCausland, I don't think that's a bad thing, to be honest with you. I mean, we boys had to cope with a lot over the last few weeks for the injuries and all that. I don't think he would have been used as much. I think he's learnt a lot. I think what he's packed in this wee short time there, I think he's picked up a lot of valuable experience. I don't think that's too bad. He wasn't bad the other night there, but he looked a bit lost at times. And he looked. What I liked about him when he came off, he looked very disappointed. So that hopefully gets a bit between his teeth again to come back again. And I'm sure I've got a funny feeling he might come on anyway, because I'm not confident that we'll get a good 90 minutes or a good 70 minutes out of right of you. So he may come on there. So yeah, it's a good thing. The boy's all right. He'll learn. I like he needs to fill out a wee bit. I think that some people are just naturally skinny, aren't they? But I think it's a little bit there because, you know, it's rugged up the road there, and one of these days somebody will catch him.
We were when we were that age.
Aye.
Well, so was I.
Aye, but listen, McCausland could still play a part today, yeah. And right, him and Matondo could come on to refresh, especially with the 5 subs all there, yeah.
It shows you that our expectation and the standards is rising, mate, when we're saying that I didn't play particularly well the other night, which he didn't. But he still contributed in the game. He's got a goal assist in that game, and I'm saying to myself, I'll have more of that, son. You're just doing all right. You just keep your head down and work away, and it'll all come right for you. And I'm not saying it's wrong at the moment. I like the boy. I like the boy a lot. Aye. So there you are. Aye, and he should be managed properly. You can't, as I said, this team today is all about rotation, mate. And you've got to give these boys like McCausland and Silva. His case is you've got to nurse him back into fitness. So you've got to take Matondo again back for fitness. Got to watch what you're doing and make sure you're going to get the long term out of them, not the short term. So I'm happy. I'm happy with McCausland. I think he's a great wee player, and he should be out today. As you say, he can come on and contribute big today as well. He's got the ability to do that, mate. No problem.
Aye. I'd like to see Lawrence involved at some point today as well. His cameos, he's getting fitter and starting to influence games, and unlucky not to get a goal the other night, Andy.
Well, I thought that was onside, to be honest with you. I thought when you were level, it looked level to me anyway. And I just had a new pair of bins, and it still looked level. So I think Dodgy, that should have stood. He's growing a little bit into it, but it still worries me the length of time he's been out and that, you know. People don't recover quick. These injuries are not like 2 and 3 and 4 weeks, either. They're long term. So to even get back up to match fitness, and they seem to break down when they're trying to get there. But hopefully this time he comes and he stays, you know, strong for a few weeks and, you know, works his way into the team. You know, because he can take a shot and all, doesn't he? He seems to get in a position and all to have them shots. So that's going to can only benefit Rangers if we can keep him fit.
Hi. Come and join us, 0141 356 1972. Phone in. We'll bring you right into the call. You can speak to Ben Andy. How do you think it's going to go today? Albert. Andy, how do you see it panning out? How do you see it
today? I think if we get a quick goal, I think we could get 2 or 3 right enough. But I'd take a good a good solid 2-0. I want as many goals as we can just to cut their goal average down. I'm not sure what that is. I know that it went out a wee bit, didn't it?
The five in front is, mate.
The 5 in front. Well, we could get 2 or 3 today. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Even more. I mean, you get that, because if it could come down to that, you never know. So we need to start getting the scoring boots on. But a good 2-0. That's them buggers playing with me. I'm sure it is. They know I'm on the radio.
He's right about the goal differences. If you're moving into a sprint, it could be. But win the game and see where that takes us. But it would be good to play well and score loads of goals. Of course, all better.
Of course, as everybody wants us to do that. They want us to do it themselves. You know what I mean? But it's what it is, mate. It's not always possible to do it. But if we can do it, okay, we'll get people that maybe miss too many chances. But that's football, isn't it? Everybody does that, mate. It's every team, every player does that. So you can't hold them account too much for that. It's important goals, I keep saying, that you should score. The important goals are you win the game first, then you see your goal difference. But definitely win the game first. Don't take chances of no winning the game by just doing all out attack to score hundreds of goals, and all of a sudden you're losing goals at the back. You're saying, we'll see the one for every one goal you're scoring now, they're scoring, so you're going to score 2 now. It doesn't work that way, mate. You've got to play the game properly, you know what I mean, and no go gung ho, but get the game won. It's the most important thing. 3 points, whatever the score is, as long as it's in your favour. I don't care what the score is, as long as we win.
Sam's form's not great. They've only won 1 out of the last 5. Took 4 out of 15. So they're going in with a wee bit of pressure on them, because they looked as if they were having a good season and they could slip out the top 6. So they'll be up for it as usual today, Andy.
Well, it doesn't matter who we play. They can be on a bad run, can't they? But they'll seem to step up when they play against us. And that's up to us to work out and sort them out right enough. Like I say, we get this win today. That will be down to 2. What we think will happen after it, but you see the difference is now, when we were 11 out there, now you get it down to 2, it's a different mindset of them, because even if they get back to 5, they're now knowing that we win our games, it's down to 2, so it's a different kind of pressure. When you're 8 in front, or 11 as it were at one stage, they think that it's all right, but if it keeps going to 2, there comes a different pressure. And that's what we've got to do. We've got to keep winning more games, going on it, and applying that pressure on them.
Aye.
And usually in the past, although you look at it, they traditionally bottle it if we stay close with them. And I'm clinging to the old days there and that. But we keep staying with them. It's a different ball. It's a different pressure. And that's what we've got to do.
I disagree in any week. I'm seeing this as a game in hand, because we play first, because when we finish, that'll be us into the same fixtures. Obviously, the 6 o'clock tonight will be a game behind them again, but you never know.
Well, they keep telling us it's points in the hand that count. So, win the day, and it's down to 2. It's a fact, and I'm confident we can do it. I'm confident we can win today. Put the pressure on them, and as Andy says, they don't like the pressure. They've got away with it for years and years, mate, without any sustained pressure. A wee bit of pressure now and again, but no sustained pressure. We just keep plugging away and taking these games on. You'll see a different us, and you'll see a different them, because all the years of nobody challenge, it come to an end, mate. It's coming to an end.
Yeah. Very interesting to see how it goes. The day how we set up, we get the goals. Big Dessers. Is he becoming a cult hero, Andy?
Look, I've been good this morning. I just hope he scores. I'll leave it at that right enough. He seems what he did do, he seemed confident in his wee cameo that he gave after the game there right enough. I found it a bit, I was doing not like when he says, well, I've told them wingers now that seem us out that you've got to give me the chances. I would be saying as a winger, I'm giving you the chances, you take them. I mean, that's the way I would have gone on it. Right? And if Licky scored a cracking goal there the other night, can he? But then he missed a sitter just after it, and that's what you're going to get out of Dessers, I think, as long as he's in the
Rangers. It was all right, mate. It was busting the net. It was a decent save, mate. Goal was there to save it, yeah.
Nah, I should score. No, I should score.
Yeah. There's times when the other goalie's on the park all better, isn't there?
Aye, it's true, mate. Just to get back to Dessers, I mean, I think what we need to do is give credit to his teammates as well, mate. Is it his teammates are starting to read him better, saying there's certain boys you just don't bother getting him because he's pointless, and there's other boys you go, aye, definitely give him that ball. And I think there's a bit of that in it as well. I think Clement's worked it out with the players, saying, look, for example, there's no use hitting the ball 20 yards, 30 yards in front of him because he's not going to get it. If it's a foot race, he's not going to win it. But you give him the ball in the area, or you give him the ball to his feet, run about the area and just outside the area, it's a different kettle of fish altogether, mate. There's a mere possibility the guys get the skill and technique and the ability and the eye to take a goal or even set a goal up. So I think there's a bit of that in it. And he's the finished article on this cult hero. He may be becoming a cult hero for the wrong reasons. If he keeps scoring the way he's scoring and then scores important goals like he did against them during the week and the Betis scoring goals like that, aye, he'll definitely become a cult hero for the right reasons, mate.
Maybe. Aye, he's got his own song.
He's got his song now, aye. Aye. Years since I heard that, man. Years. I was laughing when I was singing it. I said, years since I heard that. Oh, I've had hair and everything then.
Andy, you got a bit on?
Yes, I done the stupid 4-1 that I always do all the time, but I've gone for just a steady 3-0 and 3-1 today. You need odds for it, though. I think it's 7-1 for 3-0. You used to get, some up and 10, 12 and all that, but again, you're nothing just in a right enough. But having said that, the last two games we scored 7 goals in it. So, when they start scoring goals like that, they kind of shorten the odds all the time, don't they? You know what I mean? But thought might have got something a wee bit more than 7, but that's okay. Anyway, I put a 5 on and see what happens.
Top on about 5.
And the fight and Southside's 5 that I've kept to them. I told them to keep that. I'm just going to give him up for it.
Is there any truth in the rumour that Mr. AK is spreading that you've sent up a Just Giving page to try and get the money in to pay off Stevie?
Listen, I'll get, like I said, I'm the only guy that he took the bet. I never said nothing about the bet because I was against it, right? And I'm the only guy that's lost a fiver without putting a bet on, but I'll honour it. He asked for it, so he'll get it. No, he says that 5 he'll get it.
The last 2 games, and if you took the first goal scorer, that might have threw you a bob or two if you took Redvan.
I never do that right enough. I'll tell you the only times I've ever done that when McCann played for us, and I used to put a pound on him scoring goals, and when it come in, that come in pretty handsomely because he could get big odds for him right enough. But McCann won me the first goal a few times after a year, through the years, when he was at the Rangers. I never do the first goal as well. And I think Shuggs does it right enough. He goes for it. I think he does not too bad actually. I need to listen to him. I'm terrible at betting. I think I break even, but I don't do it for. I'm not serious with the betting. Alec bets on all sorts, like you. Bets on the colour of your hair,
No, what our Southside Super 6 where people are putting their mortgages on it, Albert.
Oh, I know. I've lost a fortune on it. I'm telling you. And I'm next to him. I do some walking with him, and I don't even get the inside track on it either. In fact, he doesn't even say to me, "Well, I'm taking a chance for that." He's all full of confidence and full of beans, mate.
I think he needs to get a new pin.
He
needs to get a pair of glasses.
What we should all do when he geezes him, we should back the opposite team. We'd probably win a bit across the season.
Yeah, dear. I'm actually up since he started it, mate, because I've had his bets on 3 times. I've cashed out. So I'm up with the Super 6. But the time he got it up, I wasn't here. I was away.
Oh, dear.
Excuse me. Oh, dear, you're going to laugh. Hope he's a good day today, the biggie. I think he's meeting up with his big Carolina. And hope they're there to cheer on the Rangers to a victory, Albert.
Definitely, mate. He said he might phone in. He said he might phone in for the ground this morning and says, "Oh well, aye, I hope so." Nice wee short trip across the city as well. I mean, it's everything. And the weather's not too bad. It's nice and sunny the now, anyway.
A bit better than last week. A bit better than last week, yeah.
Oh, aye. Some of the boys upside for Rangers must go, does it ever stop with raining and wind? And never seem to play a game. It's a calm, nice winter's day. You know what I mean? You don't get that. We don't do calm days in Scotland, eh? But anyway, aye. So I'm hoping for a nice, comfortable victory today, mate. I'm confident.
Confident. I like that. Albert's confident, Andy.
Yeah, well, you've got to be, aren't you? You know, we can beat the rest, can't we? You know, even when we're not playing great right enough. So after a good result like that, you'd like to think that it puts another extra, you know, spring in the step and we go out and impose ourselves over these today. And if we can do that, we'll all be very happy. And then, you know, keep winning. There's a good, like you said the other night there, I've just looked at the fixtures there this morning. And wee Robert was on about this morning. We've got a good clutch of games at Ibrox, haven't we? You know, that, you know, we can settle in and hopefully pick up a good few wins in them and then, you know, see where it takes us.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
After the day, because we 3 out of 4 away games in that cycle away to them, and then hope we come on and then 2 away games, which if we can win the day, the fixtures on paper swing in our favour. So it's a big game today, and on paper, of course, Albert.
Aye, on paper, mate. So that's the first 3 games back into the new season away from home. So we get it. If we win the day, that's a rare start, mate. You can't ask for anything better. No, I mean, obviously, you can't ask for anything better. So I don't do that. I don't look too far ahead of the fixtures. I constantly try just to keep focused on the next game, and the next game's St.Mirren. What's coming next is coming next. That's just because before you know what it is, you get yourself all, well, I get myself all twisted up with maths and what could be's and what ifs and we coulda and all that nonsense. You go, no. You control the game today, win the game today, and we'll take care of what's coming next.
Aye. Sensible approach, but you can't help but look, Andy, can you?
No, I am the same. I like to go one game at a time, but you get them up, don't you? Then you look at the fixture and you think, we can do that, we can do that, and that's the way you go. That's just being a Rangers fan, or any football fan, and they follow the team intensely. They look at the games ahead, don't they? But no, it's about this day. I always said at the start of the week, if they are shows, I said, well, this is a massive week here. We can negotiate these 2 games. You know, it could go a long way to getting this. I still think we need a striker, but like I say, it's game day and I won't go battling my gums about that. I think if we had another striker, I think it would help us really take them to the wire. A striker would not a striker would not have the right enough, but somebody that just regularly puts the ball in there again, that we give us a chance off of the chances we make. But we've got to, is it Wednesday? He might pull some out of the hat. He will. He might pull some out of the half those there, and then I'll be able to, if it was a striker that come in, I would be very happy. You know, because I think we all would, because that's what we need. We definitely need to take some of these chances, and we make some great chances. You know, even with no matter how we play. So somebody on the end of it that can put the ball in there again, it's going to help.
Well, we'll see. I'll see. As long as Clement's getting the players he wants to improve our team, and if he improves our team, but the players he's brought in, the way he's improved it so far, we could be in for some run here in this season and the following season, Albert.
Aye, well, this is not just for the 2 seasons. This is for long term. He's building something for long term. He's putting a foundation in that we can the trade model will work for years to come, years and years to come. It should be working by now, but we've made a rip roaring there. You know what I mean? So he's sorting that. He's got to sort that out first and foremost. That's why certain players fit the profile, certain players don't fit the profile. But this is no short term, mate. And I agree with you. The team's playing well now, but a wee addition of quality to it. Let's hope Silver comes up to that. And the boy, Diomande, let's hope he comes up to it as well. And if we get anybody else, just a wee addition to help them. And I think you'll see a massive difference in this team.
Aye, interesting, right? You're going to give me a score today, Andy? Firm score prediction. I know you went for a bet.
I'm going to go for 3-0, 3-1, hopefully. Hopefully a clean sheet.
One score, Andy, that's like me saying it'll be 2-0, 3-1, 3-1, 2-1.
Right,
yeah.
I'll give you 3-0 then, okay.
Right,
I'll go for that one. I'm easily mind change here,
And then he'll come on after the game and say, I got the score right, Albert.
I know what one. Just as a list of them, pick one.
Well, that could happen. If they score 3 or 4 goals, I could be saying, well, this bet come up or this bet come up. But I'll go for the 3-0. I'll give you the definite score.
Take that all day long. Albert, how do you see it panning out?
Me, I think it's comfortable 2-0, mate.
Aye. I'll take that as well, mate. I think we've been joined by Ozzy, whose timing couldn't be great, but we'll bring him in. Morning, Ozzy.
How you going, guys?
Morning,
All right,
Scott.
mate.
Morning, was it?
How's you on? All good?
Yeah, but all right,
Good, mate.
Just get what's on your mind quickly, mate?
I've got a quick question. Who's our attacking midfielder? Because we've got Raskin, Sterling.
I think
and
that'll
Lundstrom.
dictate where Sterling plays, mate. There's something in me tells me he put him out to the left for the last 20 minutes on, maybe 15 minutes on Wednesday night, and I don't know why. I think he might do it again. It wouldn't be me, and that would mean that Campbell would stay where he was. But if it's no, it looks as if it's going to be Raskin. Yeah, Albert.
I think it's going that way myself. I can see where Aussie's coming from. What I see is he'll be holding this game, and then Lawrence will be your attacking midfielder when he comes on, mate. That's what I see. Cantwell as well, I suppose. But that's what I see. That's my concern is there's a lack of creativity in the team.
Yeah.
But you never know, mate. I mean, this might be for a reason. It might be a plan that he's got, and he's seen something in St.Mirren that he knows this is a team to exploit it.
Aye, but I hope we're not holding on until Lawrence comes on, because I hope we're going to be at least a couple of goals up by then.
No, go and win the match. Go and try and win the match, Anne.
Yeah, win it.
Listen, so far, Andy, Clamont's found the answer to all the puzzles. It'll be interesting to see what he does with the setup. I'm intrigued to see how we line up, Andy.
Yeah, I'll go with that right enough. I mean, but he did say that, didn't he, yesterday? He picks players for a particular game. So, he's obviously, to pick that lineup, he's obviously got something in mind, hasn't he? And like you say, it will be interesting to see how they line up, won't it? See how he goes about getting the job done. Yeah.
Last word for your good self.
Enjoying the game. I'm going for a 3-0.
That'll do, mate. That'll do, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what? You cover your bets with 3-1, 4-1 and 4-2, mate, just in case.
and then put Tav as a shot on goal, because I think that's an even bet, actually.
All right.
At least one shot.
I hope you're right, mate. I hope you're right. Listen, good to hear from you as always, Ozzy. You look after yourself. Enjoy the ball game, yeah?
We'll do, mate. We'll do.
Right.
Have a good one.
Andy, last word for yourself.
Yeah, come on, just enjoyed the wee chat here about the game, gets you ready for it, and let's come on and get on the right attitude and get these 3 points, and then it'll look a whole lot different before they kick a ball, won't it?
Here. Albert?
Get the victory. Always get the victory. Concentrate on the victory. Any victory. I know we'll give our all scores, but any victory will do. Let's be honest about it. And onward and upward, mate. Onward and upward.
Thanks to Ozzy, Andy, for joining us. Albert for doing the show. Fox for doing the technicals. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back 15 minutes after the final whistle, celebrating a Rangers victory, because all we want today is 3 points. Take it away, Foxy boy.